everyone, Elif here. Thank you for joining my channel once again. I want to welcome you to this reading in which I'm going to focus on answering a question for you. Why have you not heard from your person? So obviously you guys are either in separation or you just haven't spoken and you haven't heard from them. And you want to know why. That is what this reading is focused on. Okay, I've already blessed and welcomed into my sacred space. My guides and keepers, the angel guides, are protecting this space. And I welcome you into this space. If you've been guided here to my channel, please know that you are in this sacred space and that I am a no tools medium, so I do channel, I receive messages and impressions from my guides and keepers into your situation. So everything that I say is part of your reading from the moment that I start, okay? I'm going to do 3 different groups, group 1, 2, and 3. Please allow yourself to take a few deep breaths, center yourself, welcome your guides and your keepers into your space, and allow yourself to tap into your intuition. Think about deck number 1, number 2, and number 3. And whichever deck you feel you resonate most with or stands out for you, your intuition will reveal to you which number you should go with. If you need to, please pause so that you take a few minutes to do that. And then you can start the video and you can go to the timestamp according to your number. Okay, I'm going to begin with group 1. All right, so the question is, why have I not heard from my person yet? Okay. Whatever's happened between you guys, Spirit is saying to me that this is not your person's condition of late is not primarily because of the two of you. It is their situation. In general, your person's been dealing with a sense of being clouded, not having clarity in their thinking, not being able to work through all of the details within their life, the things that make them unhappy, the things that make them uncomfortable. They've really been trying to get clarity on various situations in which they do not find satisfaction and happiness. There is depression that I'm seeing, and a sense of just being down and burdened. But Spirit wants you to know that they are moving away from that, and that fog that covers their mind has started to clear. And in this time, or this phase, they've really started to seek guidance from the divine about these different scenarios in their lives, about their life in general. And there is a ray of divine light that has been shining upon them, their mental capacity, their emotional capacity, and so forth. The reason why you've not heard from them is because they've not had clarity in their thinking. And you know, someone's not going to communicate with you or be able to communicate with you or share their thoughts and their feelings with you if they don't have clarity on that. But also your persons found themselves going through a cycle, a death cycle. As I say, I see cloudiness, depression, anxiety, and stress. These are all part of those symptoms of not being well within themselves. Whatever's happened here has taken them into this death cycle. And there's been an ending that they've been affected by. They've taken Um, they've taken it quite hard. So what I'm seeing is that it's very possible in your situation that there was a cycle that needed to be closed or an ending that needed to take place with another person. Whether you are male or female and your question is about a masculine or feminine, please just apply the message as it fits. But I am seeing a feminine that is not particularly, they're not evolved. They are not, when I say evolved, they have not married um, their mind, body, and soul. They have not connected with their divine self. They're not in alignment most of the time. This is someone that pursues and focuses their life, their energy, and their goals upon what they can create outside of themselves. Material, financial, physical well-being. So this is somebody that exercises a lot. They'll go and they'll have reconstructive surgery because how they look on the outside is important. They'll have hair extensions and fillers, and I'm not saying any of that is wrong, but you have people who focus more inward, and you have people who believe that how they appear on the outside is more important, and this is that kind of person. So it is very possible in your situation, and what I'm seeing is that there was another person, another energy in their lives that they had a very lower vibrational draw to, that they have been very tempted by, and this was a purely sexual connection. They might believe that it was more than that, but it was purely physical, purely sexual, and that cycle had to close out. That relationship or situation is going through a death process, and it has triggered a death process within them where certain ego constructs needed to die. This has also contributed to their feelings of being depressed and down and just burdened and foggy, and this is why they've not contacted you. But I'm seeing that this relationship, this outside relationship, which is not the relationship with you, has ended or is ending. Okay. So group 1, that is your answer. In fact, this person, this third party, has already started looking elsewhere. Their focus has not even been on your person. And the fogginess, the mental fogginess, is probably why they saw something here that was not actually here. It is possible that your person might have chosen someone else, or you walked away from them because they were not making a choice. So group 1, that is your message. And that is the answer to your question. If you found that this message resonates with you and that it was able to answer your much needed questions, if you like this reading, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. I will be doing more of these kinds of one question readings. So I hope to see you here again soon. Take care. Now I'm going to move on to group 2. For those of you who have skipped the introduction and the first reading, group 1's reading, please, I just want to let you know that I am a no tools medium. I do also bring messages from your spirit guides. I channel them to you, so everything that I share is part of your reading. I've already blessed, and I'm going to get right into your message. The question that I'm wanting to answer for you is, why have you not heard from your person? Okay, your person. What I'm seeing is that your person has a community that they are very focused on. They're very focused on developing their personality, their persona. So it's very possible that your person has a job where he is in the spotlight, or he works with people that are in the public eye, or he works with a team, and his success depends a lot on what these people think of him or about him. He's been very involved in these social in events and these social interactions, and he's been very concerned with how they see him. That's been his focus. I don't know if you know your situation and your story, but it is possible for some of you that there is a family, a community that he is not wanting to upset or disappoint. And so he's been, I am seeing that his thoughts have been with you, and his desire, he does have a desire to contact you, but his focus is more committed. His commitment is to not change how these people see him. It is possible that your person within the immediate family, there is someone that he doesn't want to upset. So he either hasn't contacted you because he's married, and or he's still living with someone, and so he's thinking, what's the point of contacting you, because you're obviously going to ask him these questions, or that person will be upset if he contacts you. His focus has very much been on not upsetting anyone. And for you, group twos, even if this is the dynamic, his attention's still been outside of that immediate family dynamic and that community dynamic. He is looking towards you, and towards possibly someone else. For some of you, there is somebody else that he's been giving his attention to as well, outside of this home. So there is a group of you that, and what I'm getting is that your person lives in a home where he might have a wife with whom he might not really be emotionally involved with anymore. But there is an interest outside of this. He's been keeping himself busy, your person, with very possibly been keeping himself busy with other interests to excite, keep him distracted, and it's there's seduction, there's this person has a secret reality, and it's very likely part of his escapism, where he has these sexual encounters that are non-committal, or where he just wants a space in which he can experience himself physically and enjoy himself sexually without having to think about emotions or anything serious, or walking away, or leaving his marriage, or this community who has a certain expectation from him. That is what Spirit is showing me. I don't know why that is coming up, but that is why he hasn't contacted you. And Spirit is saying to share with you that it is probably for the best. He is not in a space where he is ready to be honest with himself, ready to show people who he really is, whether he's not comfortable with who he really is, and that's why he's got this secret, mysterious life. So, for those of you who chose card number 2, You will know in your intuition if this is your story, if it fits. If it doesn't fit, please do not take it. Do not try and make it fit. You will know if this is your story or not, if this makes sense. And if it is, Spirit is advising that you accept that this person does not even have the capacity for themselves in their own lives. They wear a mask. They don't know who they will be without these social constructs. And so they really don't know if they have anything to offer that is fundamental. In their home environment, they are accepted the way they are as long as they wear a particular mask. So that is their sense of stability. And that is what Spirit wants me to share with you. I hope that this message has served you. Do what is right for you. Do what is best for you. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be appreciated, and you deserve to be with somebody that can love themselves. Because ultimately, if someone cannot love and accept themselves, they will not be able to offer you that. I hope that this message has served you well and served your highest good. If it resonates with you, please comment below. Let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. If you are not staying to watch the next reading, group 3, then I wish you well for the rest of, well, until I see you next time. Okay, so I'm going to move on to group 3. Group 3, your question is, why have I not heard from my person? Okay, your person is someone. Spirit says to me, and I'm seeing an image of someone that has made certain commitments in their workplace. They might not particularly be happy about their job or what they do, but they know it's important and that their livelihood depends on it. They've made commitments in their... Okay, so their focus is, even with family, socially, and with social groups and friends, they are only immersing themselves in work at the moment. And they see purpose and they see function there. I'm also seeing that your person is in a situation legally where they have certain obligations. And that is why you've not heard from them yet. But their intention is, and they are going to have some news which is going to open them up and make them a little bit more available, because their intention is to come to you with communication. So I'm speaking to two groups of people. The one group of people is your person is going to have something change, or going to come to a realization about something, or going to get news or information about their situation, or one of these an area in their life is going to open up, or relieve them of some sort of responsibility. They're not happy in this dynamic. So if your person is married, that is what Spirit's wanting me to tell you, that I don't see them being with someone, but perhaps they're still legally obligated, or perhaps there are other obligations. They might have contracted to certain contracted for work, and so there's a certain expectation from them, and somehow it comes into conflict with possibly being in communication with you. But the intention is, or perhaps they've just not had the time, because they're in this oppressive situation where they still don't feel that they've been able to, they're so busy with work and so busy with their responsibilities that they've not been able to do what they need to do to come towards you with news. That's what they want to bring to you. They want to bring news towards you. So either you are going to hear about this from a third party, or they are going to come to you. I'm seeing that they are going to bring you some sort of important news, and they are going to very possibly pay you a visit. That is their intention. They want to come in and pay you a visit, and with that visit they want to bring you important news. So it is possible that they are waiting for the finer details and for confirmation so that they can bring you this news. You know, it's like someone coming and saying, my intention is to buy you this gift, but I don't have the money to buy this gift yet. What is the point? They want to get the money to buy the gift, and then bring it to you. So there's something that they are waiting for, that needs to close out here, so that they can actually come in and say, hey, I've got good news, and I want to share this with you. Your person's intention is to come towards you and bring you good news. They are just waiting on those eggs to hatch so they can bring you the chickens. That is the message that Spirit is wanting me to give you. So group 3, your person is going to come towards you. You will be hearing from them very soon. And when you do, please comment and let me know. If this message resonates with you, please comment as well. I'm very, very curious to know how they fit for you. If you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time with more answers to your questions and insight to your pressing questions. Okay. I hope that this message has served you for your greatest good. Take care and see you next time.